Well, we are starting the basic concept of algebra. Till class 5, mathematics and arithmetic. These two terms were synonymous for most students. In class 6, they start algebra. So, there is a first introduction to algebra. What is algebra? The concept, difference between arithmetic and algebra, idea of variables and constants, about terms, factors, rules, cofactors and coefficients, polynomials and naming of polynomials according to the number of terms, and evaluating simple expressions. First, introduction to algebra for class 6, our online class. Today we are starting the elementary algebra. Okay. Have you heard the word algebra?
No.
In algebra, in arithmetic, what do you use? In arithmetic, what you are using? You are using the digits and numbers, right? And also you are using signs. Signs means plus, minus, multiplication. So like this you are using signs. Brackets, it can also be brackets. So like this we are using signs. All the signs and symbols we are using. So this is what we use in arithmetic. Digits and numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 53, 68. Signs, plus, minus, multiplication, division. Now in algebra we will be using all this. In algebra you will be using all the above. You will be using numbers, you will be using signs, all the numbers, all the signs, and plus one more thing we will be using, that is alphabets or variables. Variables are usually alphabets like A, B, C, or it can be X, Y, it can be P, it can be Q, it can be M, it can be N. These are called variables. You are using all the things you'll use. You'll use numbers, you'll use the plus, minus, multiplication, everything you'll use. But also these are called the variables. And variables stand for numbers. Variables, they stand for numbers. So in one, A may be equal to 5. B may be equal to, for instance, you can get, for example, A may be equal to 5. Similarly, B may be equal to 1. C may be equal to minus 3. X may be equal to 0. So like this, they stand for numbers. Numbers, they stand for numbers. Why they are called variables? Because A is not always 5. In sum number 1, A will be 5. In sum number 2, A will be 0. In sum number 3, A will be minus 2. So the values will change. The values are not fixed. Values are not fixed. Values of variables are not fixed. Are not fixed. They change the values. The values change in different sums. The values change. But in one sum, it will be same. In one sum number 1, if A is 5, it is always 5. In sum number 2, question number 2, it may be A may be 3. In question number 3, A will be 0. But in one particular sum, that will be same, but not always same. Like 5 is always same. 5, when you say sum number 1, sum number 2, sum number 3, it is always same. But A will be 5 in sum number 1, A is equal to 0 in sum number 2, A is equal to minus 3 in sum number 4, A is equal to minus 10 in sum number 6. So like that the values will change in different questions. Right?
Okay.
So 5 is always fixed. You know what is 5? What I tell you 5 in sum number 5, in sum number 1, if I tell you 5, in sum number 2, 5 means the same thing. In sum number 3, question number 3, 5 means the same thing. Question number 4, 5 is always same. 5 will not change. So these numbers like 5, 1, these are called constants. These numbers means values do not change. Values do not change. Whatever you have in chapter 1, whatever you have in chapter 2, whatever you have in question number 1, whatever you have in question number 2, whatever you have in question number 10, 5 is always 5, 3 is always 3, minus 1 is always minus 1. So they are called constants. Values do not change, they are called constants. And these alphabet variables, these variables like A, B, C, D, these things, values will change. X, Y, M, N, P, these values will change. So they are called variables. So variables are usually alphabets, the values will change. A equal to 1 means A equal to 1 in that particular question. In next question, the value of A will change. B equal to 3 means B equal to 3 only for question number 1. B is not equal to 3 in question number 2. X equal to 0 means X equal to 0 only for question number 1. X is not 0 for question number 2. X is not 0 for question number 3. So in question number 1, A equal to 3. In question number 2, A equal to 0. In question number 3, A equal to 5. Next question, A equal to minus 2. So the values will change. Variables, but 5 is always 5, 6 is always 6, 1 is always 1, 0 is always 0, minus 2 is always minus 2. They are constants. Okay?
Okay.
So that is variables and constants. So arithmetic, we have only constants and signs. Algebra, we have constants and variables. Numbers, signs, and also variables. Arithmetic has only constants. Algebra has constants and variables both. And variables stand for numbers. It cannot stand for 5 meters. A equal to 5, not 5 meters. Not like 5 kg. Not 5 hours. Not 5 minutes. It can stand only for 5. These variables stand for only numbers. A cannot be 5 minutes. A cannot be 5 kg. A cannot be 5 liters. A is only 5. So if you want to say 5 liters, you have to say A liters. If you have to say 5 minutes, you have to say A minutes. That if you have to say 2 centimeters, you have to say X centimeter. X is only 2. X is not 2 centimeters. X is only 2. Then you add centimeters or liters or kg or whatever. So variables only stand for numbers, not quantities. Not for 5 minutes. A cannot be 5 minutes. B cannot be 2 hours. C cannot be 3 liters. X cannot be 10 kilograms. It can only be number. Just 1, 2, 3, A equal to 5. Only 5. Not 5 minutes, not 5 liters, not 5 minutes. B equal to 1. Only 1. Not 1 kg, not 1 gram, not 1 centimeter. They stand only for numbers. So, there is a variables and constants. So variables, what are variables? Variables are alphabets, A, B, C, D, letters. Letters and alphabets. Letters of alphabets whose value may change, whose values are not fixed, are not fixed. The values change. The values change in different questions. In question number 1, value is different. In question number 2, the value is different. In question number 3, value is different. Constants. Constants, in your case, they are numbers. Numbers, positive numbers, negative numbers, fractions, whose values do not change, whose values are fixed. Are fixed, the values do not change. Do not change. So numbers whose values are fixed, they don't change. 5 is always 5. Tomorrow 5 will not become different. 2 is always same. So that is constant. And A, the value will change. Question number 1, value is different. Question number 2, value is different. Question number 3, value is different. Question number 1, A equal to 5. Question number 2, A equal to 0. Question number 3, A equal to minus 8. When the values change, variables, and when the values do not change, constants. Right?
Okay.
So in algebra, what we are using? We are using variables, constants. We are using variables, that is A, B, C, D, etc., X, Y, Z. We are using constants, number 5, 6, minus 2, etc., 1 by 2, 1 by 3, all the constants, and signs. Signs, plus, minus, multiplication, etc. These are what we use in algebra. Used in algebra. And in arithmetic, what do you use? No variables, only numbers, only constants. Only constants and signs. This you will use in arithmetic. So only the extra thing is variables. Constants you are using in arithmetic, constants you are using in algebra, signs you are using in algebra, signs you are using in arithmetic. Variable, this is the only extra things you are using in algebra. Constants you are using in both. Where you are using constants? Arithmetic and algebra. Where you are using signs? Arithmetic and algebra. Variables only in algebra. Variables only in algebra. Constants both in algebra and arithmetic. Signs both in algebra and arithmetic. Variables only in algebra. Only in algebra we use variables. Right? So, now what is an expression? In algebra, an expression sometimes called a quantity. Sometimes it is called a quantity, but it is not a quantity in the sense that 5 meters, no units, only numbers. Expression means meaningful. It should be meaningful, not nonsense. Meaningful combination of variables, constants, and signs. This is called expression. It should be meaningful. Like 5, then you write plus, then also you write multiplication, then you also write minus, then you write 2. This is nonsense. 5, then plus, then multiplication. This is not meaningful. This is meaningless. This is meaningless. So it should be meaningful. If you write only plus plus, then multiplication, then division, again plus, again division, this is meaningless. It should be meaningful. These are meaningless. These are not expressions. Meaningful, like A plus B. It can be capital or small. Usually use small, but okay, we'll use small only. A plus B. Now this is meaningful. This is a meaningful thing. This is an expression. A plus B plus C. This is meaningful. A plus B plus 6. This is meaningful. A minus B plus 4 plus C. This is meaningful. So a meaningful combination of constants, variables, 6 is a constant, 4 is a constant, and A and B are variables. So meaningful combination, this is called expression. This is called expression. So it should be a meaningful combination of variables, constants, and signs. A plus B, only two variables. A plus B, A is a variable, B is a variable, plus is a sign. A plus B plus C, three variables. A plus B plus 6, A and B variable, 6 is constant. A minus B plus 4 plus C, A, B, C variables, 4 is constant. So this is expression combination of variables, constants, and signs. Clear? This much?
Okay.
What is an expression? It should be a combination. You will combine variables, constants, and signs, but it should be meaningful. Then it will be called an expression. Now, parts of expression connected by plus or minus sign, this is called term. Parts of EX. Parts of expression connected by plus or minus is called term. So if you say A plus B minus 5, this will be three terms. A is a term, B is a term, 5 is a term connected by plus and minus. So A is a term, B is a term, A means plus A, A means plus A. Plus A is a term, plus B is a term, and minus 5 is a term. So there are three terms. Three terms. If you say x plus 4, two terms, plus x, I'm not writing plus x, but actually x means plus x, and also 4. 4 means plus 4. So you have got two terms. There are two terms. How many terms are there? But if it is A into B into C. Now this is only one term because they are not connected by plus or minus. Only plus and minus. Multiplication division is not counted. So it is only one term. There is only one term. There is not three terms. Only if it is connected by plus or minus, then it will be three terms. 2 into A plus 3 into B. How many terms? How many terms? Tell me. 2 into a,
Two
2
terms.
terms here. 2
Two
into a is 1 term, 3 into b is 1 term. So only 2 terms. So don't count the multiplication sign. A by b, only 1 term. Division is not counted. 1 term. Like 2 into a. How many terms?
One term.
1 term. When there is only 1 term, it's called a monomial. That's called a monomial. Means 1 term expression. Monomial means 1 term expression. A into B plus C into D. How many terms?
Two terms.
2 terms. A into B 1 term, C into D 1 term. 2 terms. When you have 2 terms, it's called binomial. It is called binomial. 1 term means monomial. 2 terms means binomial. Binomial. That means 2 terms. 2 terms. Expression with 2 terms. Instead of 1 term expression, I'll write expression with. Here also I will write expression with. Expression with. Expression with 1 term. So expression with 1 term, it is called monomial. Expression with 2 terms, called binomial. So if you have a, or rather 2 into a plus 3 into b plus c. How many terms?
Three terms.
3 terms. So when you have 3 terms, it will be called trinomial. And after this, we just call it more than 3, we call it polynomial. And even sometimes these 3 terms are also, 3 term expressions are also called polynomials, many terms. These are polynomials. So polynomials with 1 term, monomial. Polynomials with 2 terms, binomial. Polynomials with 3 terms, trinomial. And after that, you can have, but we don't use the names polynomials. Now, in this one thing is important. The multiplication sign is omitted in algebra. Multiplication signs is omitted in certain cases. So when you say 2a, it actually means 2 into a. 2a means 2 into a. Similarly, ab is actually equal to a into b. Sometimes we don't put the multiplication sign. ABC is actually a into b into c. 2ab is actually 2 into a into b. Multiplication sign is omitted. There is a thing. Multiplication sign is omitted. In certain cases, not always, but in certain cases, multiplication sign may be omitted. So when you don't find any sign, it is multiplication. When you are not finding any sign, it is multiplication. All are 1 term. All are 1 term. Multiplication sign may be omitted. And now when you write ABC, each is called a factor. So 2a, it is 1 term. It is only 1 term, not 2 terms. 1 term, but it has 2 factors. 2 factors, that is 2, 1 factor is 2 and 1 factor is a. Factors means what you are multiplying to get it. You are multiplying 2 and a, so 2 is a factor, a is a factor. There is also one term. Term is one, but it has two factors. Two factors, that is, A is one factor, B is one factor. There is also one term. There is also one term, but it has three factors. Three factors, that is, A, B, C. Similarly, this one, it has also one term. Term is one. One term, three factors, that is, 2 is a factor, A is a factor, and B is a factor. All the things which you multiply, they are factors, but term is one. So, 2A plus BC plus 4. Right? How many terms? How many terms?
3 terms.
3 terms. So, according to name, it should be trinomial. Now, the first term is 2A. 2A, which has two factors. Okay, not made of. Having two factors, 2 and A. 2 and A are the two factors. Second term is BC. BC means actually B into C. B into C. BC means actually B into C. So having two factors, that is B and C. B and C. And the third term, there is a constant, no variable, 4. It is only one factor, 4, which is a constant 4. Constant 4. And it has only one factor. Only one factor. So, 3 terms. The first one consisting of constant A and variable B. There is a constant. 2 is constant. 2 is constant and A is variable. Here BC. BBC means B into C. Both are variable. B is a variable and C is also a variable. And here constant. Only one factor, 4, which is a constant. So 2A means one constant into one variable. BC means one variable into one variable. And 4 means only one constant. But 3 terms, not factors. Okay. When I got it, this one?
Got it.
So what is it? Multiplication is omitted. Multiplication is omitted. So your question may be like this. Initially, separate the terms, factors. For the timing only this much. Separate the terms and factors and variables and constants. Variables, constants. So if a term is given like 4xy plus 3yz plus 5xz plus 8. So you have to say first is that it has 4 terms. The first part of the answer, how many terms? 4 terms. Expression has 4 terms. And expression has 4 terms. So when it has 4 terms, we say polynomial. Polynomial. That is the first part. Second, we have to separate the terms and factors and variables and constants. So term 1, or I'll write first term. First term is 4xy. Actually, it is plus 4xy, but for the timing, well, you write 4x plus 4. Plus 4xy. Factors constant 4, variable x, variable y. Constant 4, you write in full. Here I am writing const. Ask your teacher if they allow, you write, otherwise you write in full. Don't use this short form unless your teacher allows it. If your teacher allows it, it's okay, otherwise you write full form. Constant, variable, you write full. Second term is plus 3yz. Again, factors are constant 3, variable x, variable y. Similarly, third term, then you have the third term. Third term, it is 5xz. 5xz. So you have factors, constant is 5. 5 means plus 5. Variable x and variable z. And then you have the fourth term. Fourth term, that is the last term. Fourth term. That will only have one constant, that is 8. One constant, only one factor. Factor is only constant 8. Only one factor, constant 8, nothing else. No other variable. That's all. So you have an expression of 4 terms, polynomial, a polynomial of 4 terms. You can also say polynomial of 4 terms. Polynomial of 4 terms. And first term 4xy, 4 is 3 factors. 4 constant, x and y variables. Similarly, second term 3 is constant, y and z variables. Third term 5 is constant, x and z variables. And the last term only one constant. There is no variable, only one constant, that is 8. This is one kind of question. There is one kind of question separating terms and coefficients, terms and factors and variables and constants. Then another kind is find the value. Find the value. Supposing it is given A equal to 5, B equal to 1, C equal to 0, and for the timing let us keep only positive, okay? Only positive. Then later we will also say minus 2, minus 2. Now you have to find the value of 5AB plus 6CD. Find the value. So two terms. First is 5AB. 5AB means 5 into A into B. 5 into A means 5. See on the top. A means 5. For this question. For next question, A will be something else. That's why variable. Only for this question. Multiplied by B is 1. plus 6CD 6 into C is 0 into D is 2. So how much you are getting? 5 into 5 into 1. 5 into 5 25. 25 into 1 25 plus 6 into 0 into 2 all will become 0. Multiplying by 0 the whole thing is 0. So the answer you get is 25. Just put the values, whatever values you have got. In question number 2, because it is a variable, in question number 2 this value will not be there. Some other value will be there. A equal to 4, B equal to 2, C equal to 1 and D equal to 0. So in this one the values will be different. So you got 2AB plus 3BC plus 4CD. Supposing fine. So 2AB means 2 into A into B. 2 into A is 4, B is 2 plus 3BC, 3 into B into C, 3 into B is 2, C is 1 plus 4CD, 4 into C is 1, D is 0. So the first part, this part, the first part will give you 2 into 4 into 2, that is 16 plus this part 3 into 2 into 1, 3 into 2 6, 6 into 1 6 plus 4 into 1 into 0. When 0 is there, all will become 0. 4 into 1 4, 4 into 0 0, 0. So you get 16 plus 6 plus 0, that is 22. Again for sum number 3, the A will change. The value of A will be 2, value of B will be 5. It will change. That is why variables. These are variables. So these are the two kinds of questions you will be facing. Okay? Got it?
Got it.
Say, then why are you keeping quiet? So this is the variables and constants. Either you have to separate the terms or you have to find the value. And the first one, supposing you say 2AB, the first 2, there is also a factor. The factors are 2A and B. These are the three factors. 3 factors, 2AB. The 2 which is coming at the beginning is sometimes called numerical factor or coefficient. If it is coming number, then the first one, if it is number. If it is only AB, it's okay. And if it is only AB, that means equal to 1 AB. AB is equal to 1 AB. You don't get AB. AB is equal to 1 AB. So 1 will be called the numerical factor or coefficient. So when the number which is at the beginning, you don't write A to B. You don't write A to B or AB to. You always write a number at the beginning. Don't write like this. We don't write like this. Like A to B, we don't write like this. So we always write number at the beginning. So this beginning number, numerical factor or numerical coefficient, and if it is only A or only AB, then 1 is understood. AB means 1 AB, A means 1A, X means 1X. So 1 is numerical factor or numerical coefficient. Okay? This much?
Okay.
So that was the first online class on algebra, concept of algebra, concept of variables and constants, a difference from arithmetic, terms, factors, cofactors, coefficients, polynomials, and evaluating simple expressions. We will come back with more online classes, more videos. Till then, thank you and goodbye.